Hey my beautiful Aquarian peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ant from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at y'all with your mid-August 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without further ado, we're going to jump on into it and we shall see what's up. What do we got going on here for Aqua, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Coming up throughout mid-August 2022. What information do we have showing up here please for the zodiac signs of Aquarius? Messages for Team Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout their mid-August 2022. Having a look here at your first card out, we do have here the Knight of Pentacles. Taking a look here at the next card for you, we do have here the Eight of Cups, and then looking at the final two overall energies we have present, we do have here the Two of Swords, and we have here the Nine of Wands. So, having a look here at your second half of August so far, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Now, what I would say here with the Knight of Pentacles to the Eight of Cups is that it's like you're kind of like slowly but surely and steadily keeping yourself distant from someone or something, because the Eight of Cups is the energy of walking away. So I feel like you're trying to make that a consistent thing. So you're trying to stay away from someone or something here, Aquarius, moving into the second half of your month. That's what it looks like to me here. And then having a look at the Two of Swords to the Nine of Wands, this is the choice that you're making. So you're choosing to abstain from someone or something here this month. It is your own conscious choice. It's your own conscious decision. Now with the Nine of Wands coming into play here, Nine of Wands typically represents the energy of holding back. So I'm not sure specifically why you are holding back from a specific person or a specific situation, but we'll get into the details in just a sec. Let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Wands. What is it exactly, or why exactly is Aquarius holding back from someone or something? And we do have here the Moon card in the reverse, and we also have here the Magician. So you don't want to show up here with your feelings and emotions for somebody is what I'm seeing for you. It's like you don't want to have any sort of feelings and emotions manifest for somebody. So it's like if I avoid them long enough, you know, my feelings for them are not going to really be present. So it's like if I avoid somebody long enough, I'm not going to care about them, is pretty much the energy that I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius. Why does that seem to be the case, though? Why does Aquarius not want to care about a specific person or a situation? And we have here the Eight of Wands, and we have here the Hermit. Because if I do, then it's going to have to involve change and transformation, which is what I'm currently not interested in when I'd rather remain in hermit mode. So Aquarius, what it looks like to me is that you don't want things to change. If I start caring about somebody and developing feelings for somebody, that means that the situation's going to go somewhere. And if it goes somewhere, that means that I have to be involved, and that's the last thing that I want to do here at this time. So Aquarius, having a look here at your second half of August so far, it's almost like you're avoiding somebody because it's like, I don't want to be in a position of time right now where I fall in love or where I have a relationship or where things overall change. You know, I kind of want it all to remain the same is what it's looking like here at this time. Let's go ahead and have a look here into your surroundings this month. What's going to be going on in Aquarian surroundings, please, throughout mid-August 2022. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Having a look at the first card out, we do have here the Nine of Swords. Taking a look here at the next card for you, we do have here the Empress. And then having a look here at the last two cards for you, we also do have here the Three of Pentacles, and we have here the Page of Swords. So Aquarius, having a look here into your surroundings, Nine of Swords here to the Empress card. I definitely feel like you are mentioning your worries and your fears to people that are in your environment, but people are trying to tell you that maybe this is something you should go after. I definitely feel encouragement coming in here, whether that encouragement is from friends or family members, just individuals that are overall close to you are pretty much encouraging you to do something that you love, whether that be invest in somebody that you have feeling towards, or whether that be going after a dream or something that you care about, or really completing a goal that you care about, you know? So ultimately, people are kind of pushing you in the direction to go for it, but I feel like you're very hesitant here with the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords here does always appear for me to be a card of hesitancy. So other people right now are encouraging you, go for it, Aquarian. It's time to grow. It's time to get out of your shell. It's time to get out of your bubble. This could be a good thing for you. This could work out for you. And you're like, I'm nervous. I'm worried. I'm not too sure. I'm hesitant. I'm going to hold myself back right now. I think that if I just distance myself from whatever this is, I'll stop caring about it, and then I'll move on, and there'll be no urge to do anything about anything, you know? So Aquarius, it's kind of like you're ignoring something until it goes away. you know? So whether that be ignoring feelings, whether that be ignoring a passion or ignoring anything in general, it's like I don't have to continue going forward with it if I no longer care about it, you know? So this could resonate to any Aquarius in any kind of way. This could be about love for some of you. It could be about your passions and your career, your goals, whatever the case may be, though. The thing is, Aquarius, is that other people can see that you care. It's like no matter how hard you try to hide it, you know, looking into your surroundings and environment, people see that you care. They know that you care. I know that you care here, Aquarius. So it's like, who are you fooling? Because you're not going to fool them, but you're definitely doing your best here to try to fool yourself, you know? It's like, I don't want to care, so if I ignore long enough, I won't. But you know, feelings don't exactly quite work that way. You know, actually, it actually kind of works quite the opposite. You know, the more that we tend to ignore our feelings, inevitably, they're going to come back, and they're going to come back even stronger since we've ignored them. So that is something to do keep in mind. Now, let's go ahead and have a look here and see your personal feelings for the second half of August. So how are my Aquarian peeps going to be feeling on a personal level here throughout the second half of August 2022? Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look here at the first card out, we got the Two of Pentacles. Feeling very wishy-washy, feeling very on and off. You know, it's like, yeah, there's a part of me here that really wants to just completely invest in whatever this is and see where it could go, but at the same time, there's a part of me that wants to remain held back. You know, we do have here the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the energy of taking action, and then you also have here the Temperance, and the Temperance card here is about, you know, making sure that you're in a good place emotionally. It's about making sure that you're emotionally balanced, and then the last card here being the Chariot. So, Aquarius, there's a lot in you that really is feeling that urge to pursue what you want and what you have strong feelings towards, but you are in a position of holding yourself back here with the Two of Pentacles. So it's pretty much you fighting a pretty strong urge here, you know, Aquarius? Whether it's like, I really love this person, or I really love this job, or I really have a huge goal I want to complete, it's like there's everything inside of you telling you to go for it at this time, but there's that one piece of you that's telling you, hold back, ignore this feeling, make it all go away, you know, keep things the same right now, don't change up anything, Aquarius. So there's that one voice in your head that's telling you to take a step back and not do it at all, and that seems to be the voice that speaks the loudest, even though it is not the overall voice that's talking to you. So, Aquarius, you know, as far as what I got here for you, reasoning, when it comes to reasoning behind holding back, you know, it's kind of like, I just want to ignore it, I don't want things to change. Maybe we can get a little bit more of a deeper description to make it make more sense. So tell me here, what is really holding Aquarius back right now from investing themselves in what they care about and being invested into their feelings in general, you know? What is really holding Aquarius back? Looking at the first card, Six of Cups, the past. You could be worried about history repeating itself. You could be worried about the past going in the same direction it once did, especially if in your past something didn't work out as you intended it to. Moving on to the next card, we have the Five of Cups, disappointment. I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want things to unfortunately unfold in a bad or negative way. And then we have here the Page of Cups. You know, there's a part of me too that doesn't want to put myself out there because I'm afraid of rejection, or I'm afraid of putting myself out there to the point where I end up caring too much, and if I lose this, then I'm stuck with nothing left over but pain. So it's a risk that you feel like you just don't want to be willing to take coming into mid-August 2022. I don't want to get my hopes up. If I like somebody a lot and I act on these feelings, there is a potential that one day me and this individual won't work out. If I love this career so much, there's a potential that going into it I could fail. You know, if I love this goal so much that I want to complete, there's a chance that it won't work out at all and that everything I did would be for nothing, you know? So there's just a lot of fear about it not really working out in the long term. And that's the thing about life. You know, you always hear that statement, life is too short. And in actuality, it is. It really is a short life. You know, we don't know what's going to happen when our lives eventually come to their end, you know, but what I will tell you is that right now we have this one very life that we're currently living, and if we don't go ahead and do everything that we can do to make ourselves happy and be in the moment and do what feels right and do what feels good, we're going to be holding ourselves back in a sense of trying to protect ourselves, but really we're going to be depriving ourselves from investing in what it is we love and what it is we care about. You know, it's not worth it in the end to deprive ourselves from giving ourselves chances. You know, if something works out, fantastic. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least we had the experience to throw into the notebook, to throw into the scrapbook, right? You know, what I've learned in my life is that if something scares the shit out of me, do it anyways because you care about it enough. you know? When it came towards love, you know, there's been many moments in my life where I was incredibly scared to invest in relationships because I was scared of heartbreak, because I've dealt with many heartbreaks in my life. But I recognize that heartbreak can't be the fear. It can't be what holds me back from opening myself up to love, because then I'm never going to be able to have those amazing experiences, you know, with the people I've connected with and with who I'm currently with, right? You know, if I never gave my partner a chance, how would I even have this relationship if I was so scared of heartbreak, right? I wouldn't have had all the amazing memories I've already created and all the more amazing memories I'm going to create with my partner in the future. So with all that being said, you know, you're never going to be able to enjoy these opportunities that are granted to you if you're always scared of missing out on them and losing them, because inevitably by choosing not to invest into it, you are missing out. Okay, Aquarius? So as far as what I gathered here for you regarding your second half of August 2022, you know, there is something you're trying to slowly but surely detach from. And whether that's trying to separate your feelings from somebody that you care about, you trying to separate yourself from a dream because you're just scared of that dream not working out, you know, the more you're pushing yourself away and fighting what you know you want, the more you're going to be missing out on being able to even enjoy what it is you want. You know, I think it really needs to boil down to, Aquarius, Eight of Swords. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Not even us. We are not immortal in the sense of the life we're currently living. Granted, we are all souls having a human experience, and granted, we are energy. Energy cannot die. Energy can only be transformed. At the end of this, though, we must recognize, or transported, I guess, was the way that I wanted to say that, right? Energy can't die, but it only can be transported, right? So, granted, we are eternal in that aspect. The current life, though, and the current circumstance we're living, that is not immortal. And I say that considering that life is too short and that we only have a certain amount of time here, we should do everything we can to make the best of it. So I would say don't fight your instincts here, Aquarius. Now, of course, for those of you watching, you have your own discernment, your own intuition, and your own rights and feelings and beliefs to do whatever it is you so choose to do. So if this reading resonates to you and you don't want to act on anything and that you don't want to, you know, go forward with this and you want to distance yourself, you have all the right to do so. And if this reading doesn't resonate to you, and an example of this reading, by the way, not resonating would be this. If you're an Aquarius right now, and what you're dealing with is you're dealing with a person that you're trying to move on from because they're no longer in love with you, then this is not your story. So I'm just throwing that out there right now. If you're an Aquarius watching and that's what you're picking up from this isn't what it's about. It's about somebody who cares, or a situation that can work in your favor. So if you're an Aquarius right now and somebody likes you and you like them, but you're scared of everything going south, this is how it could resonate to you. Or if you're an Aquarius that really wants to pursue a dream, but you're scared of that dream not working out, it's like, dude, life is too short, go for it anyways. Even if whatever you have ends up working well for you, only for a little bit, at least you were able to have the experience. If you never gave yourself a chance, you would never have that experience at all. That's what I think is so important about it. That's what I think is so important about life, man. Life is nothing more than just experiences that we can have in the form of memories. And I think it's important to have as many experiences as possible. Don't worry about tomorrow, just enjoy today. If today's a good day, if your circumstances are great, if everything's good, be present, live it up, and enjoy it. Don't worry about what will happen coming tomorrow, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and have a look here and see what you can expect throughout the rest of your mid-August 2022. What can my Aquarian peeps expect here, please? Throughout the rest of their mid-August 2022, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Having a look at the first card out, we do have here the High Priestess, which is following up with your intuition. You can definitely expect your intuition to be communicating with you. This will be your higher self telling you, Aquarius, you know what you're feeling, you know what you're being guided towards, why do you continue to ignore it? Now, we also do have here the Queen of Cups. By the way, guys, I do apologize if the cards are hard to see with the ring light kind of glowing on them. I apologize, so if that happens, my apologies, okay? Hopefully you guys can see it, though. High Priestess, Queen of Cups, we do have here the Three of Cups, and then having a look at the last two cards for you, we also do have here the Ten of Pentacles, and we have here the Justice card. So taking a look at what you can expect going forward throughout the rest of your month, High Priestess, Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Justice card. High Priestess to the Queen of Cups. It's like, I can only ignore my feelings for so long, until they end up kicking me, you know? I can only ignore my feelings for so long until they end up screaming at me so loudly saying, you need to pay attention to me. And it's very true. You know, the more we try to ignore something, y'all, inevitably, it'll come back up, it'll trap us in a box or trap us in a corner, and it'll make us feel. You know, we can't turn off our feelings forever because that's a part of being human. So whatever you're trying to avoid here on an emotional level, whether it's I love somebody or I'm scared of if something's going to work out for me, you can only try to outrun it for so long to the point where it catches up with you. And then you're like, shit, okay, well, I can't help but feel this. And now taking a look here at the Three of Cups here to the Ten of Pentacles, what you can expect going forward is you can expect joy. To be completely honest here, Aquarius, you can expect stability, to be completely honest. Because here's the thing, you're not going to be able to fight this feeling anymore coming into the second half of August. So it's going to get to that point where it's like either act on it or don't. And I feel like many of you are going to get to that point where you recognize, fuck it, I should just act on it, because if this is what I want, I should go ahead and experience what I want. So for many of you Aquarians, I do see you guys getting out of that energy of avoiding your feelings and emotions and deciding to invest into them. And you know what? With the last card showing up here as the Justice, everything here works out. Everything is just, everything is right, everything is working exactly how it's supposed to be. So Aquarius, even though you started out this month in the second half of August, right, fighting your feelings, inevitably you couldn't fight the feeling anymore, you gave into it, and you know what? It's working out quite well for you. Okay? All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and have a look here at the overall outcome regarding your second half of August. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Aquarius? Excuse me once again, guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout mid-August 2022. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac signs of Aquarius? And that overall outcome here is going to be the Five of Swords, followed up here with the Six of Pentacles. You know, you fought, you resist, you did everything you could, but inevitably, it all really did work out here for you. So Aquarius, as much as you wanted to fight it, you inevitably give in. And you know what? With the Six of Pentacles coming into play, things are working exactly how they should be. So if we're talking about love here, you were trying to fight your feelings for this person due to fear or whatever it might have been, but then you can't fight it anymore. You end up connecting with them. You end up moving forward in your relationship journey with them, and it works out well. It's like, okay, I'm actually happy with this decision, you know? You were scared to take a chance on a goal because you thought you might fail, and then this month you go pursue that goal, and guess what? It seems to be working just perfectly. So Aquarius, you know, sometimes in life, we have to take those chances, we have to take those risks, because if we don't take them, then we're never going to have the experience. But if we do take them, at least we'll get to have the experience for however long it lasts. You know, nothing here lasts forever. We don't even last forever. So we might as well enjoy what it is we have in that present moment and be as present as we can to enjoy it. Okay? Now, as I've already mentioned, Aquarius, if you do not want to follow anything I said or any advice I said, you're more than welcome to ignore anything I've said. You know, it is your discernment. It is your own truth or what you resonate with and what you want to do in your own decision. So if you're an Aquarius and this reading isn't for you or you don't want to follow it, you don't have to. But I will say, if you're an Aquarius right now and you've noticed that you've really been fighting your feelings, remember your feelings are there for a reason. Your feelings are there to guide you, and your feelings are telling you something. They're telling you, you know what you want, Aquarius. So don't deprive yourself of it. You can, but I would say don't, because whatever's here for you, it's here for you for a reason, and it's there for your enjoyment. Okay? All right, Aquarius, I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you are new here, please do consider subscribing. And with that being said, much love, and I'll see y'all in September. Peace.